Alrighty, here we go. Well, this is a new one for even me, I'll say. Finally finished up the Trey show from the Harvest Music Festival up in New Brunswick, Canada. And it felt like, they don't get up to Canada very often, obviously. So it pretty much felt like the set list was mostly Fish songs, which it was. They opened up with Blaze On and Back on the Train. Although Blaze On wasn't quite the blazer I would expect. When we get that with Fish, I'm not really racing to Fish shows to hear Blaze On, but when you get it, it usually delivers a nice little quick jam. They don't go too deep with it anymore. And this one just, I don't know, wasn't really the blazer, And then Back on the Train was short and sweet, but then that led us into Wave of Hope. Now this was the one, maybe the one time Trey just kind of dominated the whole song, it felt like. Throughout the night, he was even taking us a back seat a time or two in a song or two. Not the Wave of Hope. It was pretty much Trey slaying the whole time. And then after Wave of Hope, let's see, maybe Wolfman's Brother? Sorry, you're going to have to bear with me here. I took a glance at the whole show once I was finished. I believe they then went into Wolfman's Brother, or maybe they played Life Beyond a Dream and Sweet Dreams Melinda, then Wolfman's Brother. And then this is where everybody kind of shines. Ray and Trey, really, a song that Ray, even Russ too. Russ was actually going off a lot in the Wolfman's Brother jam. But it makes sense that, they've been with Trey a long time now. They've probably been around the block a few times with Wolfman's Brother. Got a little bit of that later on and got a Jibboo. See, then after the Wolfman's Brother, that might have been The Shade or Life Beyond a Dream, Sweet Dreams Melinda. Also got a Shade, Evolve back-to-back in there. And then we got a Rockin' 46 Days. Maybe the two Dream songs were first and then Wolfman's. And then we got two more. Not that Evolve's like a ballad or anything, but we got that and Shade later there in the set. 46 Days, pretty much just rocking straight through. They got a Jibboo, as I mentioned. Again, I felt like Trey was really teasing something and got a Jibboo. But again, Ray really showing off in that one. Like I said, with Wolfman's, one that he knows that one. Obviously, he can get down with that. Trey giving him some freedom. Oh, The Way I Feel also in there. That was one, really. Russ and Desron, the bass player, getting in on the action. I mean, Trey really took a backseat in The Way I Feel. I mean, that song seems like it's made all about Trey. And then at the end, it was, as they jammed out the end, Trey stepped in and was on fire. But there was like even a bass solo, like a drum and bass section in The Way I Feel. That was cool. That was one of the highlights of the show, really. That and Wolfman's Brother, Wave of Hope, I think. And then we end with after the Jibboo, got a really smooth, chill sand. It kind of exploded at the end. But, we got 8, 9, 10 minutes in. I was like, well, this is kind of chill for a sand, I still was digging it, though. Just about no matter what band plays that, it's going to be pretty cool. And then we got the Everything's Right encore. It was just one big, long set at a festival, You know how that can go. And so yeah, I think that's everything. I feel like possibly I'm forgetting something. Hopefully The Way I Feel was the song that I almost forgot, but I did not forget. And yeah, I think that about does it. Sorry, this is not the yeah, I got the camera and a seatbelt. It was gonna fall over there. The seatbelt saved it. So, at the very least, there aren't a whole lot of people doing this. Some action out here on a Friday night. I'm feeling much, much better today. I don't know if a few of you probably saw the video yesterday. Repeat viewers. Shout out to Dan Z, Spud, Vegan Maid, Steve, Mark, all you guys. Anyways, feeling much better. Turns out it was just Mary got diagnosed. Turns out it was just a boring upper respiratory infection. And those are, in fact, contagious. I always thought infections were not contagious. Apparently some are. Who knows? So that's not as exciting. Darn it. Well, still might have to, well, let's not get into all that. Uh-oh, we're going on yellow. We're going on yellow. Well, let's get out of here before I go to jail. They're certainly going to think I'm drink driving. That's what they call it in New Zealand, drink driving. Who knew?